Hello everybody, my name is Looch, and this is Mad Games Tycoon 2, another episode of my hard mode Let's Play. In the last episode, we most recently released Super Looch Heroes, our first platformer game. It was actually reviewed at 80%, which is pretty good for my first platformer. So let's take a look at the game report for this, see where we went right, see where we went wrong. And I think we're going to do, I'm leaning towards a strategy game. Right now, there are two things that are really popular, strategy and adventure. We did adventure just before Super Luge Heroes. I mean, we've done strategy fairly recently as well, but I feel like we can go back to the strategy well because this Quest for Dragon 2 was also adventure. So I don't want to do too many adventure games. So let's take a look at the engine for strategy here. Does it need to be upgraded? We do have, yeah, we got modern 2D block graphics now, and this is still tech level 1. I was scared it was going to be tech level 2, but it's not. So let's upgrade that engine. Strat engine 2. We got block graphics, baby. All right, let's see if there's any commission work in here. Oh, there is. Nice. What about in the sound studio? There is not. That is fine. They are researching down here. Wizards, we need to fill out our marketing department. Like, they are still doing a TV spot for Pirate Quest 2. I made a whole game while they're working on this TV ad because there's only 3 of them. But I don't think there is any marketing support people out there. There is not. So we cannot do anything about that right now. So we almost have enough money to buy this very soon. So let's get to that point. All right, do we have anything to research? We do. We got gameplay feature, Easter eggs. Nice. So as soon as this engine's done, we're going to make a new strategy game. We could do a spin-off, right? What do we want to do a spin-off of? Battle of the Barbarians? Strategy game? Yeah, let's do a Battle of the Barbarians strategy game. We will call it. I mean, Battle of the Barbarians kind of sounds like a strategy game as it is. But it's not. It was a role-playing game. We'll call it Barbarian Arena. There we go. Adults will go B+. I'll throw a subtopic on it. Like fantasy. Fantasy's kind of saturated. I'd like to find something that's not saturated, like orcs. Call it Barbarians versus Orcs, I guess. But we'll just go with that. Barbarian Arena works. Where's my strat engine 2? Well, personal computers already got 3.8 million users. That's growing pretty fast. So we know what floor we're going with here. Probably the Commodore Pete for the last one. Yeah. Sorry, Radovan APVS owners. If you want my games, you're gonna have to buy a different system. It's really that simple. So we will be maxed out in XP and all this stuff after this game. Obviously, modern 2D block graphics are brand new, and these are not where they're supposed to be. So let's look. Our last strategy game was Civ City 2. So let's copy those design settings. So that's our baseline. Now we will take a look at the letters for Civ City 2. There is a lot of them. They're satisfied, enthusiastic about the graphics, about the sound, about the controls. Okay, those are all good things. It's too short, more depth, too casual. Too short, more depth, less casual. And better mission design and too easy. All right, so we got to lose 3 points. So we'll go here, here, and here, I guess. So yeah, every little bit helps, right? Turn everything on. Oh, Easter eggs aren't ready yet. Ah, that's fine. We're fine without Easter eggs. All right, away we go. 25 hype right out of the gate because it's a spin-off. We'll improve the gameplay. We will improve the graphics, of course. Goes without saying, right? Oh yeah, Easter eggs. We're a long way from having Easter eggs done. So Pirate Quest 2, they're still working on that TV ad, so the hype should jump up by like 30 points though once that's done. If it ever finishes. Crunch time. There. It did jump way up. Alright, so let's do marketing campaign for Barbarian Arena. We'll just do a radio spot. That'll get it up to 40 hype at least. Let's see if we can... oh, there is. Finally another marketing support person. What about research? We also could use an extra researcher or two. Nope, still no researcher. So we have, this room can seat 8, and we only have 3. Right? Oh, and the backup dev team is currently unoccupied. So Quest for the Dragon 2 and Alien Invasion 2, those are a little too far gone, I feel like, for updates. Civ City 2, on the other hand, doing well enough that I think an update will be financially wise. Oh, our support team is not doing anything, so let's do some customer support, answer some calls, answer some emails. Well, I guess they're not answering emails in 1981, but you get what I'm saying. Ooh, best graphics, best soundtrack, developer of the year, game of the year. Publisher of the year is basically me, because that's who's publishing all my games. So I kind of ran the table on the awards here. Worst game of the year, though, not so much, because, you know, we don't do those. Well, to be fair, we did one earlier, but not anymore. So that's a whole lot of extra fans. That's good. We are now an established game studio. We got new research simulation. A couple of platforms are taken off the market, but neither of those are ones that I, you know, made games for, so that's fine. So now that we're an established game studio, we could probably get into self-publishing, which we will do once we get this property bought. But I think we have to research it as well, and I don't think it's cheap. No, it's 5 million. So we're going to have to make a decision relatively soon about that. All right, random story events. Let's turn that on. All right, so Barbarian Arena. So they're done of that. So I want to do a TV spot. We know it's going to take forever, but I mean, the hype will come in eventually, right? It just won't come in before the game is released. Still no researcher. Will marketing. Nope. All right, well, that's fine. All right, so the graphics team's working on the last thing. Sound team's working on the last thing. They're squashing bugs. All right, they're done here. Let's do another update for... So let's do an update for Super Looch Heroes. We never did do an update for that. It's selling okay. Not amazing, but okay. So once they're done squashing bugs, the sound team should be just about done. And we can ship it off for Tycoon, most likely to publish it for us. Oh, Quest for Dragon 2 off the market. Made me a cool 2.7 million though. Already got more new research coming in. Repeatable quests and sports. So that's the number of genres has significantly jumped recently. So let's do an update for Pirate Quest 2. It's selling extremely well. See if we can keep it that way. Yeah, I feel like that ad campaign, you know, did work. It was worth it. All right, so repeatable quests. Beautiful. So I think we'll do an adventure game after this, which we should probably send out because we are super polishing right now. Oh, we got 1 star. I was going to say no stars, but I think this will be pretty solid. At the very least. Brobound is strategy games. Epic Square is strategy games. Sir Code. But I think Tycoon and Sunwork, they just have a better payment to market strength ratio, right? So we're going to just keep making our games through Tycoon. They can publish them. I'm expecting over 80 here for this review. I'll be a little disappointed that it's not. Oh, we're now a prestigious game studio. That jumped up quick. 87%. Awesome. Just what we were hoping for. So what kind of game are we making now? An adventure, right? Yeah, let's do an adventure. Does it show us the genres we don't have research yet? It does. Ooh, simulation's actually not terrible. We should probably research that and get one out. but I think we need to update our adventure engine, which I know this team is supposed to do that, but I was busy doing game updates instead. That's on me. Modern 2D block graphics, perfect. This will be quick. This is just that one little thing, right? So let's see, any commission work over here? Nope. We can do a game report here. Barbarian Arena, find out where we went wrong. I mean, we weren't very wrong. It was pretty well, pretty well reviewed. Fourth or fifth researcher would be fantastic. Apparently not. Apparently I am not allowed. I mean, I could just hire somebody. Hire this programmer. Well, you can develop engines much faster because typically, and it'll happen in a couple of years game time, you get a point where you don't really need researchers anymore. You don't need a dedicated research team, right? You kind of flash people in and out of that room. And what I typically use them for is updating engines, which programmers are good for. So if I can't get any extra researchers, I'm gonna put a couple programmers in here. Essentially, is the plan. Oh, that's a lot of research. We already did a game report, right? Yeah. So we need, yeah, we could use an extra researcher right now. Oh, that's a high level programmer. They're lucky. Yeah, well, they're now a researcher. And is there an actual researcher? No. There's not many people at all. Got a graphics designer, hardware and engineering, and I should, at some point in the near future, I'm going to have to start stockpiling hardware and engineering people. Well, we do got a music and sound person who doesn't take breaks. So I think I'm going to hire them. Got to give them a desk, though. That's easy enough to do. There. All right, so strategy game. Should I wait and get some of this stuff done? Or did I say strategy game? I meant adventure game. I'm going to wait for repeatable quests. I'm not going to wait for character customization, but I'd be pretty surprised if repeatable quests wasn't a thing in an adventure game, right? So is there a quick commission I can do while they're twiddling their thumbs over there? Come on, repeatable quests. Done. Beautiful. All right, now we will research character customization, but we're not going to wait for that. All right, let's do an update for Barbarian Arena. New hotness. Keep it hot, right? We do have a TV spot coming in, so it's going to have a lot of hype when this finishes and this finishes, which is perfect. All right, we are ready to make an adventure game. Quest for the Dragon 3, I feel like. 50 hype. Right out of the gate, 50 hype. That's awesome. Adventure RPG, Dragon's Fantasy. Perfect. Adventure Engine. We will go, of course. Qatari. Byte 2. Personal computer. It's really gaining fast. But that's historically accurate, right? You can turn off historical accuracy in which consoles are popular, but I have it on in this one. So, yeah. You could argue it's less challenging this way, but yeah. So let's take a look at, what was it? Pirate Quest 2 was our last adventure game. Story wasn't exciting enough, better character design. So let's take away some points there, I guess. Let's go that way. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like these would both be somewhat important for an adventure game, but apparently they're not. Oh well. But we got a good chunk of these locked in there now, so I think it'll be fine. Turn everything on. That's repeatable quest doesn't apply, really. Well, I'm turning it on anyway. Same split screen multiplayer, so I can get some experience in those. I'm disappointed that that doesn't apply. Random story events does. But none of these are green. What is a good feature for an adventure game if not side quests and random story events? Oh well, whatever. All good. 50 hype. That's huge. That's a significant amount. Let's be real. All right, so our QA team is currently finishing off this commission work. Okay, and they're done. So now we can improve gameplay. Actually, that room could use an extra person. Oh, there is a game tester. They're unlucky. All-rounder doesn't really apply. Yeah, I think I'll pass. I mean, unlucky's not great. It's not a great trait to have. So we'll just wait till we get some more. I'm just surprised there's not more people in general. I know there's sometimes events that make it so that you don't get new people apply, but it seems like not very many. I know I've hired a couple, but not that many. All right, so what do we want to update now? Our Quest 2 is still selling extremely well. I feel like we should probably update that. Keep it going. Keep it hot. It's not cheap, though. Oh, Quest for the Dragon 3. During a spontaneous brainstorming session with your staff, some good ideas for your new game were born. The developers immediately got to work and implemented some of these ideas. Hey, I'll take 14 extra points. What's our marketing doing? The team is doing nothing right now. All right, so let's hype up whatchamacallit. Quest for Dragon 3. Get it up to, oh, that'll get it to 80 hype. That's a lot of hype. What's going on? Why am I not getting any new job applicants? That's not cool. If I'm being honest. I would really like more people, preferably. Alright, what do we want to research now? Simulation. It's reasonably popular genre right now. And that's going to be the trend for another 23 weeks. Oh, finally got some new people. Music person, graphic design. Talented is nice, but yeah. Got a programmer with high, but they're unlucky. Unstressable is fine, but I don't like unlucky. Hardware, oh, got a marketing support. What's the negative, though? Untalented. Learn more slowly. You know what? We are okay with that for marketing and support. We just need a warm body in there right now. And we still got that same game tester that we passed on. Alright, that's fine. So we're not doing anything here, so what are we going to do next? Are we going to wait and do a simulation? Probably. In which case, let's do an update. Update for what? Super Looch Heroes? It's not selling great, though. Yeah. See if we can keep it. It's only at 16 hype, so any little bit, I think, will help. Alright, so with the extra people in here, that TV spot's going at a decent pace. Alien Invasion 2 is off the market. Maybe 2.6 million, though. Alright, so we got continued development. We got new research. That's a console thing. Alright, they're polishing. They're on the last thing. They're on the last thing. They still got a bug squash, though. Let's do an update for Barbarian Arena. Which is selling not all that well, honestly. I'm kind of surprised. I expected better from that. And so they are now polishing. They're polishing. They're bug fixing. Man, that update was fast. Let's do a couple commission works here. Just to keep them busy. While simulation is researched. Or I guess I could update. We got a new cartridge. We got Electric Arts coming in as a competitor. Not Electronic Arts. It's the other EA. So what engine do we want to update here? Is the Dragon engine up to date? It is not. So let's update that. Just to give this team something to keep them occupied, basically. And you know what? Personal computer. All our engines are going to switch over to being for personal computer. All right, so that game is up to 80 hype. Let's do a basic marketing campaign. Actually, let's do special marketing for whatchamacallit, Quest for Dragon 3. We'll do a release beta demo. And then, all right, so we're going to wait. Okay, I was going to say we're going to wait for the special marketing to be done, but it was done really quickly. Wait for this one to be done, and then we're going to ship it out. I guess we're not shipping it. Oh, so we got 17 extra hype for the special marketing. Beautiful. All right, so let's send it. 97 hype. So as long as this is okay, that's going to be really good. Oh, it should be pretty good. Plus, it's the trend. I'm feeling pretty optimistic about this. Oh, where are my go-tos? Tadu and Sunwork. Is there anybody else that's above the curve? No, everybody else is just right on the curve. So basically the curve is a full 5-star market strength gives a $5 payment. 4 market strength gives 6. 3 gives 7. 2 gives 8. 1 gives 9, right? Basically you add the two together, you get 10, right? Is the standard. So Electric Arts actually is above the curve. They make simulation games, so maybe we'll hit them up with their simulation game. For now, actually, you know, let's go with them right now. Let's get this relationship going. All right. I'm expecting a good review here. 90? First 90. First 90 plus, I think, wasn't it? Anyway, at any rate, it's well reviewed. 92%. Awesome. That's great. That's good news. All right, so now that it's out, we can do additional special marketing. Publish a demo. We want to publish a demo. Let's publish a demo for Barbarian Arena. See what that does. I'm curious. We might as well do some commission work here. So we were going to do a simulation, but it's not ready yet. I don't want to go back to strategy or adventure just yet. Do any of these other genres have any popularity? Oh, so strategy's gone down. All this is actually creeped up. Let's do a racing game. We haven't done a racing game in a long time. So let's update that engine. Actually, this engine might be in big time need of some new features. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So we got that though. So this is going to be Speed Engine 2 for sure, because we just greatly changed things. Jack up the price. People want it, they're going to pay for it. And people will want it. Believe me. So let's do, is there any commission work to do? Yeah, just to keep them busy. What commission work here? No. Yeah, we can do game report here. All right. Yeah, we need this to finish. Do we want to wait though? Because then we got to do the engine. Barbarian Arena. Okay, 4 extra hype for the special marketing. So we could do that for Super Looch Heroes too, right? What does faking user reviews do? Let's find out. This feels risky. So let's do a free update for what? Probably Barbarian Arena. Makes the most sense. Civ City 2 off the market. Made me over 2 million, which is nice. Alright, so Super Looch Heroes, what did that do for me? Oh, it's literally extra review scores. Alright, so I mean, I'm sure that indirectly creates hype, I assume. I don't really know. Alright, so basically we're waiting for the speed engine to be done. We're going to do a racing game, and then we're going to do a simulation game. Although, trend's probably going to be changed by the time our racing game is done. But let's make the racing game anyway. Do we have any racing games worth making a sequel from? Dog racing? No, definitely not dog racing. Like a Bike? We can do Like a Bike. Race Night wasn't very good. So Like a Bike 2. Do Go B+. Bicycle racing. All works, yep. Speed Engine 2. Bite 2. Personal Computer. Katari. And probably do the Pete. 2.5 million, but let's just see what else is out there. Means anything can anything compete with 2.5 million? Well, the Rodovan can, but we're not buying into the Rodovan now. We'll just go with Commodore Pete. Yeah, go with that. All right, is this what we What was our last race game? Like a Bike, probably. Let's copy these settings. Okay, give us our reference point, right? And then Like a Bike, what do we got? Too short. They want more beginner friendly and more casual. Okay. And what else? There was 2 other things here. Better level design, too much violence. All right, so let's take away a point here. Take away a point here and a point here. That should be better. All right, let's turn everything on that's appropriate. And you know what? Let's turn on random story events too. Let's get some experience into that. Beautiful. 35 pipe right out of the gate. Let's make some high quality graphics here. Enable all. Let's improve the gameplay. Enable all. And improve the sounds. High quality sounds. It's at, what, 35 height? So we could do radio. It would get me up to 40, so it would only be worth 5. So, TV spot, I guess. Sure. Simulation is almost done, and then we will get them to make simulation engine. Let's do a large booth here. Let's do Like a Bike 2. Let's do Barbarian Arena. Let's do Quest for the Dragon 3. That'll get it back up to 100 hype. Or get it to 100 hype. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, it's up to 53. This will get it up to 83. Simulation, they are almost done. They are done. So let's make a simulation engine. Modern 2D block graphics. Stereo sound, AI, physics, both level 2. Make it for the personal computer. And we'll just call this Sim Engine. Wow, I'm really good at typing today. Well, I'm not a great typer on any day, I guess. I shouldn't just make it out to be, oh, just today I'm a bad typer. Usually I'm an awesome typer. All right, so let's research size A games because we're getting close to needing them. And then we'll have to research production, which is going to cut into the time to get this bot. But kind of holding out. There's an event that makes real estate prices cheaper. I would love to get that. That would make my life so much easier. So it probably won't happen. So they're on the last thing. They're on their last thing. They're on their last thing. They're not doing anything here, so let's do an update for Quest for the Dragon 3. That is selling extremely well. I mean, it's already at 98 hype. That's probably why it's selling so well, to be fair. All right, so Like a Bike 2 is now at 83 hype. So let's do some... Actually, let's do... Want to do market research? Let's do market research. Do market research. So this will give us some insight onto what the new trend's going to be. Well, we're going to find out what it is here in a second anyway. Probably should have waited, I guess. Whoops. All right, so what engines do we want to update here? Puzzle. We haven't done a puzzle game in a long time either. We probably should because Hey-Do, actually, their fan base is puzzle. Right? And 100,000 if you want it. Come get my engines, folks. Step right up. Get them here. All right, so yeah, let's do special marketing for Like a Bike 2. Release a beta demo. If this works, that'll get it up, hyped up real nice. Yeah, +7. We got New Trend Adventure and Mecha. All right, well, we've already been hitting Adventure pretty hard. So let's do another special marketing. Like a Bike, we'll do pre-release. What's create overhype do again? You can only generate overhype if your game has a hype of at least 90. Beware that your fans may be disappointed if your game does not receive a high rating. We might do that. We're still going to polish it for a little bit longer. All right, so we got guaranteed +3% to the review score. That's great overhype. I think it can just fail, though, too. Like, it just doesn't do anything sometimes. Let's try. Then we're going to ship it out. New competitor, Micro Arts. And we'll do market research again. Since, oh, hey, the next trend with 80% profitability are adventure and mecha. Oh, they were right. Oh, well. Conduct new market research. Ooh, Like a Bike has 200 hype. So hopefully it's good. Should be good. Those are some pretty high scores. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this one. All right, so racing, Sunwork Racing. Beautiful. Getting better at all that stuff as well. That's not a pretty unsaturated genre and topic right now. Is nice. All right, 88. That means it's a solid game. So the overhype shouldn't blow up in our face, which is perfect. So now we're going to do simulation. Yeah. Well, let's see. What else is popular? We know adventure's the trend, but what else is reasonably popular? Simulation again. Okay. So we will do a simulation then. But that is going to be, you guessed it, in the next episode. It's going to be all for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments if there's anything specific you'd like to see me make. I can try to do it. So in the next episode, we're going to buy this property. We're going to start self-producing our games. Hopefully that gets a nice revenue stream going, and we can start making our own console. Hopefully very soon. That might not all be in the next episode, but it's coming down the pipe very, very soon. Anyway, be good to each other. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.